Welcome to the Aventora Engagement Hub, your central control panel for lead engagement. This is the Calls tab in Engagement Hub account settings. These controls define how outbound calls, retries, and SMS follow-ups behave across the platform. At the top is Pause Engagement Hub. When enabled, the system temporarily stops sending outbound calls, SMS, and WhatsApp messages. Any queued calls are not canceled. Instead, they are automatically rescheduled for later. Next is Max Concurrent Calls per User, which limits how many calls a single user can run at the same time. This helps manage system load and prevents excessive outbound activity. Default call duration sets the standard length of calls when a specific duration isn't defined elsewhere, such as in single call or bulk call. This helps the system estimate scheduling and resource usage. The Play Chime at Call Start option controls whether a short tone plays at the beginning of outbound calls to signal that the conversation is starting. API Key Default Expiry defines how long newly created API keys remain valid. This setting applies only to keys generated after the change. The next group of settings controls retry behavior. Voicemail retry interval defines how long the system waits before trying again after a voicemail or unanswered call. Incomplete call retry interval applies when a call is answered but ends too quickly to complete the interaction. Max retry attempts sets the maximum number of attempts per contact before the system stops further outreach. The SMS session timeout controls how long the system waits for a reply during SMS conversations. You can configure different timeout values for each attempt. When SMS auto reminder is enabled, the system automatically sends a reminder message if the user does not respond within the timeout window. SMS fallback when call center closed allows the system to begin a conversation via SMS if a call is scheduled outside working hours, and then schedule the actual call when the call center reopens. The switch to SMS on voicemail, no answer, or incomplete option allows the system to automatically continue the conversation via SMS instead of repeatedly retrying the call. Finally, Enable Call Switching allows customers during conversational calls to switch the interaction to SMS or chat and continue the conversation with the team. When you finish adjusting these settings, click Save All Settings at the top of the page to apply the changes.
This is the Qualification tab in Engagement Hub account settings. It controls lead scoring, a feature that evaluates how strong a lead is before the conversation is connected to your team. The system assigns each lead a score from 0 to 100, using engagement signals such as response speed, interaction level, and indicators of buying or booking intent. The final score is mapped into 3 priority bands: hot, warm, or cold, helping your team decide which conversation should be handled first. At the top, Enable Lead Scoring activates this feature. When enabled, every conversation receives a score that appears in the call details and can optionally be shown when the lead is connected to an agent. Next is Scoring Mode. In Transient Mode, the score is calculated only when needed and is not stored. In Persist Mode, the score and its reasoning are saved, allowing you to view historical scores and use them in reporting and dashboards. The Who Can See Lead Score setting controls visibility inside the platform. The score can be hidden entirely, visible only to the main account holder, or visible to all users on the account. When scoring is enabled in Persist Mode, an additional control appears: Rescore All Leads. This recomputes scores for all stored conversations. It is typically used after changing scoring rules or weights to ensure existing leads reflect the updated logic. Below that is the Scoring Weights table, which defines how the score is calculated. Each rule assigns positive or negative points to specific behaviors. Categories include response speed, engagement level, intent signals, communication channel, and sentiment. For example, quick responses and strong buying signals add points, while slow responses or multiple failed attempts may subtract points. The Bands section defines the minimum score required for leads to be classified as hot or warm. Administrators can adjust the point values for each rule to match their business priorities. After updating these weights, it is recommended to use Rescore All Leads so previously stored scores are recalculated. When you're finished, click Save All Settings at the top of the page to apply your changes.
This is the Call Analysis page in the Engagement Hub. It provides detailed analytics and reporting for your phone calls, SMS, WhatsApp, and email outreach. From here, you can monitor performance, analyze outcomes, and generate reports. At the top are 3 tabs: Analytics, Call Details, and Reports. All tabs use the same Filter Calls panel. These filters let you focus on specific interactions. You can analyze all channels, only single calls, bulk call batches, or outreach triggered by email pull. You can also choose a date range and refresh the data to update the analysis. The Analytics tab shows a high-level overview of outreach performance. 4 summary cards display key metrics: total calls, success rate, unique outcomes, and issue rate. Below the summary are visual charts that help you understand call results. The call outcome distribution chart shows how calls ended, such as completed conversations, voicemail, or no response. A bar chart displays the same outcomes, so you can compare volumes more easily. Another chart breaks outcomes down by call type, helping you see how informational, confirmational, appointment booking, and conversational calls perform. The Key Insights section highlights important patterns detected in the data. For example, it may identify contacts requesting do not call, highlight callback opportunities, flag when many calls reach busy users, or recognize when success rates are particularly strong. The Call Details tab lets you drill into individual calls. It displays a paginated list of engagements that you can filter by status, outcome, channel, or call type. Opening a row reveals the full call history and transcript, along with available actions such as viewing status history or managing the call. Finally, the Reports tab allows you to generate downloadable reports. You can include status changes, call transcripts, or filter by specific outcomes, and export the results as PDF or Excel files. This tab also includes a lead score report, showing leads with their scores and reasoning, filterable by hot, warm, or cold bands, and exportable to Excel. Together, these tools give you a complete view of engagement performance and provide the insights needed to improve outreach strategies.
The Call Details tab is where you browse and inspect individual calls that match the filters selected on the analysis page. These include the channel type, such as all channels, single calls, bulk batches, or email-triggered outreach, along with the date range you selected. At the top is the Filters panel, which allows you to refine the call list. You can search by phone number, call ID, or instruction text, and further narrow results by status, outcome, channel, or call type. After setting your criteria, click Apply Filters to update the list. Below that is the Call Logs table, which displays the filtered calls. Each row shows the contact, call type, communication channel, current status, outcome, start time, and the number of attempts. Status and outcome values can be clicked to edit them directly from the table. The Actions column provides controls for each engagement. Depending on the call state, you can cancel, pause, or resume the call. There is also a Conversation History button that opens the full details for that interaction. When you open Call Details, you see a complete record of the call. The Information section shows the contact, call origin, such as single call, bulk batch, or email poll, along with status, outcome, timestamps, and any failure reason if the call did not complete. If lead scoring is enabled and visible to your role, the lead score and priority band also appear. The dialog also contains the full transcript, showing the conversation between the customer, the AI assistant, and any connected administrator. Messages are grouped by attempts and include timestamps for each step. Below that is the Conversation History timeline, which records every attempt and event, such as scheduling, retries, pauses, completions, or failures. If a call failed, a requeue option allows you to retry the same engagement using a different channel, such as switching from phone to SMS. In summary, this tab lets you filter and search calls, review detailed engagement history, edit outcomes, and manage individual conversations directly from the call log.
Thank you for using Aventora Engagement Hub, your central control panel for lead engagement.